All right, ladies and gentlemen, hello. This is me, that is Sunchaskas from Markets.com, and today is Tuesday. Today is the 8th of April, 2025, ladies and gentlemen. So welcome everyone. I wanted to do a quick little video on something that is probably everybody's forgetting about. Now, okay, I did a little video on US CPIs. You can check it out on another social platform, but the thing is that what I did here, or what I haven't done yet, but what I want to talk about is the RBNZ interest rate decision, which is coming out tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. So if you are trading something New Zealand dollar related, well, this is the video for you. Basically, at the moment we're expecting a rate cut from the RBNZ of a 25 basis point. But again, due to the current situation, due to the tariffs which are imposed by the U.S. on the whole freaking world, that's where it's putting some economies into a pickle in a way, and this is like New Zealand economy is not an exclusion. Now, look, for now, the expectation is for a rate cut, right? And at the moment, I think that the New Zealand central bank, the RBNZ, is also thinking the same way as other central banks, who thinking that they will have to jump in and support the economy. When by what we mean by that is basically to increase lending, and that means lowering interest rates. So in order to make that lending more attractive, this means that you'll have to sacrifice your own currency a little bit. We know was the tactics of the Bank of Canada, but okay, it's not. This is something again next time, for next week maybe. Yeah, looking at New Zealand dollar against the US dollar, as we know, the US dollar is not the strongest one right now, despite being the having the title of the safe haven. However, it's really difficult to kind of actually put the safe haven title on it, because because again, it's the tariffs are actually mainly damaging the U.S. economy. So that's where the hit is coming from. So coming back to the situation here with the New Zealand dollar, in a way, you would think that New Zealand dollar should be pushing higher, but because New Zealand dollar and Australian dollar are those commodity-linked currencies, are those risk-on currencies, when the market is in risk-on mode, these currencies tend to perform quite well. But at the moment, we know that the markets are in a little bit of a turmoil, if I can put it nicely. You can check out another video that I did here on exactly this issue, on the market, on the stock market kind of drifting lower. So you can check out this video here on TradingView. But looking at this picture, looking at this purely from the technical perspective, you can see that we held nicely here near the 0.5515 zone. That's the lowest point of February. That was previously the lowest point of this year. We did clear that area, and we did create a new low, but we kind of stayed, as you can see, the body of the daily candle stayed above this hurdle, and we pushed back up. So look, in general, I'm not going to say that I'm very bearish or bullish on this one. I mean, in terms of bullish, probably that's that's something that we should not use at the moment. But for me, the bullish case could come on a break back above the 0.5830 zone. And I do understand it's like at least, 300 pips away, at least, from where we are right now. So that's what I'm saying. So that's why the bullish case right now is something off the table, maybe, unless we start popping above the 0.5830. But that's why the downside scenario is a little bit more likely. And given the fact that we have, the interest rate decision coming up, where we are expecting to see the RBNZ kind of dropping the rate by 25 basis points, which kind of is not really in favor of the New Zealand dollar. But and why I wanted to point out that if due to the current ongoing kind of issues, the global issues, it would be interesting if actually the RBNZ would not come out with, let's say, more than 25, let's say with a 50 basis point cut, and that could really harm the currency here. So maybe that's why they're not going to do They're not going to rush or do any like crazy moves like these, like the 50 basis points. They will probably just stick to the 25 basis points, and then they will see that they will remain. They will continue monitoring the situation and all that stuff. So that's what I'm saying. For now, I'm kind of cautiously bearish in a way. We are near key areas of support. Let me just also mark this here. You can see that we are flirting basically with the 0.5515, 0.5510 zone. If that whole area gets cleared, it is opening the door towards the next potential target, which is basically here, the lowest point of March of 2020. And you all know what happened in what happened there. And then basically this is the before COVID. This is when the market collapsed, and that's what I'm saying. So that's why NZD and AUD, they are seen as like risk currencies, and they do follow the stock market. If it doesn't feel very well, those two currencies also don't feel very well. So yeah, we're at a critical spot in my opinion. If that gets cleared, I mean, this is opening the door to much lower levels. So be careful, be cautious. If you are trading this pair, just be careful tonight, or the early hours this morning. I mean, it depends on where you are, of course. But hey, we might not see the last down move here in this pair. So be very careful. I'm not saying that I'm going to, let's say, be very bullish right now. No, because for me, still, in order for me to go lower, I need some confirmation breakouts. And for me, the breakout would be on somewhere around the 0.5510 zone. And then we'll go from there. So, ladies and gentlemen, I hope that helped. Let me know in the comments what you think. Do you think the RBNZ will stick around with the same 25 basis point cut, or maybe they will go for a bigger one? I would love to know your opinion, so let me know. Thank you very much, everybody, for watching and listening. I will see you next time in my next video update. So bye for now. But as always, before I leave, I always say, ladies and gentlemen, stay safe, have your stop losses in place, risk only what you can afford to lose, don't overtrade, and everything will be fine. I'll see you later now. Bye-bye.